Yo, what's going on? It's Fuellless. I'm back on my YouTube. I thought I'd jump back on my YouTube. I've been waiting to start it for a while. I just want to start it with something good. Managed to get myself a 390 build. Right now in this video, we're going to chuck this into the bike. Hopefully we can hear us starting on this video. If not, it might be the next video. You have to do is drop a like on this video and don't forget to subscribe as well. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull the 390 in here. Engine needs to go back in. Once I get the 390 in here, I'm going to talk to you about the bike and the situation with the bike and what I've had to do and why the engine's on the table. Capiche? So here it is, the 390. Where do I start with it? I brought the bike, the engine was locked up. I thought it was the top end. It wasn't the top end, it wasn't the bottom end. It turned out it was the gearbox. When we put it into gear and we tried to turn it, it was just locking up. So I've ended up going on eBay. I seen this, I thought I'd grab it. We went and grabbed it. It said in the description, potential clutch problem. Obviously I've ripped the clutch apart. I've took the clutch out of the old engine and put the, so I basically just made one engine out of two engines. Make the story short, this YouTube video is putting this engine back in this bike, getting it running, and then potentially we'll put it up for sale and see what we can do next. Get the engine in the bike. I'm gonna do first, because there's no way I'm putting the engine back in with the throttle body and the airbox and everything still being there. So I need to strip the bike down so it's just a frame. It's just going to be a lot easier for me to put the engine back in. So seats need to come off, tank needs to come off. So let's get that done rapid. Glad I took that off because it's absolutely filthy. So if we can just get this throttle body out of the way for now. So I think it's time to try and struggle and drop the engine in the bike. So let's do it, man. I seriously need to get some lighting in here. So there goes nothing. I'm going to prop you guys up so you can see me do it. I'm going to have to try and lift it with my legs and put the bottom bracket in. As soon as that bottom bracket's in, I can do the rest. I need two hands. I can't hold the camera. Let's do this, man. You just see me try it twice. I've got this bracket on the other side, so I'm going to run around there, bolt this bracket off. It's going to make it easier for me. Just hitting that bracket as I'm trying to push it in. It's me on my own here, so yeah, let me just do that. Take that bracket off, and I'll see you in 5. Right. Take 2. Let's try again. We're so close. On you, fucker. Oh, yeah, bastard. Oh, God. Take 5, try again in a minute. Yo, you lot just did not see the struggle, man. Not like you see much anyway, because the fucking lighting's shit, but the engine's in dark now, so I'm gonna call it a day. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm fucked. Fucking hell, you lot, it's the next day. It was an absolute nightmare, that was. Go from the video, my camera cut off, but I had to get my legs underneath, shove it in. I've got that bolt in, that bolt's in, this side bracket's on, that's on. I've lost this bolt here, but I will find it. Managed to get the exhaust on. I just need to plug the sensor in. Engine's basically all hooked up, ready to go. I need to put the shifter arm back on, put the tank back on, but the main thing that I'm going to do right now is get this throttle body on, because it's currently sat on top of the engine. I might have a problem getting it on, but we're going to try. But we ain't going to let that stop us. Nothing stops me. Let's do this, man. I've got quite a lot of faith in myself. Mate, you need to go back down there somewhere. Shit. Airbox has got to come off no matter what, so yeah, we're pulling it. Does that unbolt from the frame? Let me get this box off. I'll see you in the next off. Just a quick one, you lot. This is why you shouldn't wheelie your bike without doing the bottom end mod. So if you look here, see that pipe right there, that's a breather to your bottom end, yeah, and it's open. Anyone that rides a bike knows that a bike holds oil in the bottom end of the engine, well, all around the engine, but it's mainly in the bottom end of the engine, and that pipe right there is the breather. You follow it up, it'll go all the way up into the airbox. All your oil's at the bottom level, yeah. As soon as you wheelie a bike, all that oil's going back, and never guess what it goes down. It goes down the pipe, up through the pipe into your airbox. So, but there's a puddle of fucking oil in there, and that oil, if it fills up too much, is going to go straight through your throttle bodies, back into the engine, and just mangle your bike. That's why you do the mods. If you're ever going to wheelie your bike, I think you've got to put that breather up to the cam cover at the top. So yeah, if you're into wheeling your bikes, you've got quite an expensive bike, make sure you do this mod. If you don't, you'll blow your bike up. There's quite a bit in there. Bit of a nightmare. There's a 10mm here, 10mm the other side, and then 10mm underneath here. As soon as you got them out, bit of a squeeze, you pull the box out, and now we can fit the throttle body. It's fall through, it's basically in place. Look what I've gone and done. I've trapped the fucking spark plug cap in between the frame. I've got to disconnect it from here. Try and slide that underneath there so I can get the cable to here. Pop that through, and then pop the cap back on. The airbox is in. Need to connect the start motor up, and then we can do the start up in this video. So the tank is now on, and everything else, ECU, everything's plugged up apart from the radiator. Gonna fit now, and then we should be able to start up from there. We've got everything on. We've added the fluids now, so all the fluid that I needed is now in the bike. Bar the petrol, so we're just going to chuck a little bit of that in. Going to press the start and see what happens. So, the moment I've been waiting for. I don't know about you lot, but I've definitely been waiting for this moment. So, let's do it, man. I'm happy, and I don't want to destroy my happiness. So let's just keep it like that and make a mess. Oh no, bastard! Oh man. Come on, get in. No, there we go. So I've got my jumper pack on the red here. Let's chuck the battery back in. I don't have no screws for this, so I'm gonna have to zip tie them. So I'm just gonna chuck some zip ties on for now, just so we know it works. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the starter on it just to give it that extra boost. Not too sure if this is charged, but alright, there goes nothing. We've got the jumper pack connected. See if we get any life. We've got life, we've got a fuel pump, that's always good, ready to race. Service not reset, so we do need to reset that. I'm not too sure how you do it. I'm guessing that's why the engine management light's there. Here we go, you lot, let's do it, man. Yes! It's done. It's running good, man. It sounds good. One more time for good luck. It's good to go, man. So the next step is to get all the panels up, getting looking pretty. Before I put the panels on, I might give her a good wash, scrub down, get all the muck off it, make it look new again. And then obviously look out for the test rides. They will be uploaded onto my TikTok. If you want to see more builds like this on YouTube, let me know. You don't even have to comment. All you got to do is subscribe. So I watch my followers go up. If my followers go up, I'll do more content like this, building bikes, getting them going. I'm back ready for the road. So like I said before, if you want to see more content on this bike, shoot over to my TikTok. You most probably already on it. But there we go, you lot, it's done. Wash, let's tidy it up, man.